So today's creative question is, why do I have so much jealousy and fear of missing out, and does it ever go away? I'm Emily Roberson. I'm the author of Lifestyles of Gods and Monsters, and I'm doing a series about the creative questions that I have asked myself. I have dealt with this since I first started writing, or actually being a human. I feel like I've always had jealousy, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about artistic jealousy and the ways it helps us and the ways it hurts us. There are some ways that jealousy is really toxic, and I'll talk about that later, but first I'm going to start with the ways that jealousy is helpful. So one time somebody told me, look at who you are jealous of, make a list, and we are not all jealous of the same people. That's one of the fun things about having friends over time, is realizing you're not all jealous of the same people or for the same reasons. So when you start to make a list of who you are jealous of, you will see pretty quickly that it provides you a map of who you wish you were. And so starting with that map, I think you can start to build forward in terms of what your artistic pursuit should be. So I would really encourage you to make a list. Who are the people that you are the most jealous of, whether they're people in your real life or they're famous people, or they're people from the past. And looking at those, you can kind of get a sense of what it is that they have that you wish that you had. So let's say you made your list and you have your list of people that you're jealous of, and spend a little time and you start to realize why. There's a book I love called The Artist's Way, which I'll talk about on a future episode. I do actually have it here. I can show it to you. The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And she talks about, you could have two people that both wanted to be actresses, but one of them, after really looking at it, realizes that what she wants is the glamour of it. So she could be, a soap opera actress, and the other one wants recognition from figures of authority. And so she's going to need to do more of like a theater or Academy Award kind of a path. And so as you look at your jealousies, you can sort of lay out like, oh, well, this is the thing this person has that I want. And then you can start to actually build the steps for how to get there, because that's the key thing. What are the steps for how to get there? Okay, so you've done that. You've laid out what you really want to be as an artist who shows in a gallery, or you really want to be someone who, plays songs on the radio, or in my case, you really want to get a book deal. What I did not understand earlier in this journey is that once you get the thing you thought you wanted, the jealousy doesn't stop. I still get jealous, and it sucks. I hate it. I hate feeling jealous. I think it is an icky feeling. I feel like once I got the book deal, I didn't understand that it was like I had climbed, you spend all these years trying to get an agent. Once you get an agent, trying to get, your book to have an offer on it, trying to get an offer from, a big 5 publisher, all those things. What I didn't realize is those are all stairs to a platform, and you think you're at the top of the platform, and then you look and there's like a whole other set of stairs, and they just keep going up. So it turns out that you have your book. I have my book. I called my sister after I got my book deal and I said, I can never complain about anything ever again, because I got this thing I wanted so badly, and now I have it, and I got to go to a book festival, which I totally loved. Is one of my lifetime dreams. My book was featured in a magazine, a thing I totally love, lifetime dream. And it turns out that that did not take away my jealousy, because someone else, sold more copies, or someone else had their book made into a movie, or someone else had a sequel right away, or someone else, you can just run through the list of things. And I'm sure it's the same for every single person. You think oh, this will be the thing, but it turns out that there's just a bunch of other things that you didn't even know about when you did the first thing. There's a bazillion other reasons to be jealous, which I didn't know, and now I do. And now, I go on the internet sometimes and it's just like, oh, so many ways to be jealous. So many unanticipated opportunities for fear of missing out. As a side note, I think we need a different word for fear of missing out, because often on social media, I'm not suffering from a fear of missing out. I am missing out. I look and like a bunch of people are at a thing and I didn't get invited to it. It's like when you're in school growing up and you like call your friends and no one's home and then you realize they're all together. Like that is oftentimes what this life feels like. So I think for me, one of the key things is really getting back to the work and getting back to that original dream. And so for me, the dream was twofold and always has been. On the one hand, I really want to write stories. And on the other hand, I really want the opportunity to teach and talk and interact with people and share what I've learned. And so for me, you know, what this means is I'm writing a new book and I'm doing this. And is this the same as, you know, doing a masterclass or, you know, I've always thought it sounded really fun to do one of those things where you go to some fabulous destination, like a villa in Tuscany, and you know, talk about your art and you eat delicious meals. And, you know, I would still love to do that when COVID's over. If anybody wants somebody to do that, me, I would be delighted. But in the meantime, you know, talking to you guys on YouTube in the living room is also not bad as long as people are seeing it. And even if people aren't seeing it, someone will find it someday. So then I have one more really big thing, which is that we have these things that we carry in our pockets that are designed to make us feel bad. So there's the jealousy of artistic jealousy, and there's the jealousy of, you know, wishing for things that, you know, seem unattainable at some time. And then there's the horrible shame scrolling of, you know, feeling bad about yourself while looking at other people, whether that's my own personal trouble, which is a combination of beauty and, you know, people looking like they're having fun when I'm not there. These things are designed to do that. They're addictive. I like to say that the cell phone in general, social media, is a sort of weaponized fear of missing out, mechanized, weaponized fear of missing out. And so I think the biggest thing for all of us creative people is to always go back to the work. Go back to the work. The work is what got you in this. The work is the reason you're here. The work is where our joy comes from. So just keep returning to the work and it will show you the way. But you're still going to be really jealous. Like, or maybe not. Maybe by the time I'm in my 80s, I won't be jealous. I can hope. Anyway, I would love to hear who are you guys jealous of and get a list. I personally am desperately jealous of Zadie Smith. Even though I don't write anything like Zadie Smith, but she sings sometimes and her clothes are fabulous and she teaches at NYU and I'm just desperately jealous of Zadie Smith. I would love to hear who you're jealous of and any other questions you'd like to have me answer. And thanks for listening. Okay, bye.